Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. And the Oklahoma City starting five. SGA and Wallace for the backcourt. Tobias Harris out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Sorber in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Wizards, we've got Sarr. MP is out there with Johnson. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's House in at the four-man position. Grant, this season seems to be off to a strong start. Teams are coming together pretty quickly.
You know, B.A., what other choice is there? The competition is fierce in this league, so it's sink or swim right away the moment the season starts.
Well, MP has made it clear that scoring is an emphasis for him right now. He's looking to be more...
Oh, wow! Man, Jalen Williams auditioning for the dunk contest. That was nasty.
Here's Johnson. The Thunder pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Here's SGA. Got a hand on it. And stolen by Williams. Harris with it. Durant covering. Harris passes to Williams. Now Wallace. From deep, SGA. And it's House with the rebound. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
SGA against MP. Yeah, that one's good.
And that's Shai's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
And here's MP. 23 points for him last game against Atlanta. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. MP drives in. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. House. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Washington moving the ball around. They set a pick. Now here's MP. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Come on now, if you want to talk about a crazy vertical, that was that. I mean, it was ridiculous. And then add in the extended hang time. Oh, my.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Sar with a screen on SGA. Pass to Sar. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. The three, here's Harris. The rebound by MP. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The kick out to Johnson. And stolen by Williams. Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Here's the teardrop. That one falls.
For an offensive machine like Gilgeous-Alexander, it's important to incorporate the floater in your arsenal.
Sar with a screen on SGA. Pass to Sar. Three-pointer. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Harris outside. Outside, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The drive by MP.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
Thunder trail by 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Well, that's a shot he should make the majority of the time.
Oh, sweet move. The kick out to Johnson. And again, Washington with a triple.
And I just love the growth from MP. Knowing the better option on that play is to kick it out.
SGA finds Williams. Now Wallace. Yet to see a basket. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Ooh, Durant with a steal. MP scanning the floor. Up top, Durant. Here's MP. He has 6. Back to Durant. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Looking to win the run. And it's House with the rebound. Washington leading by 6. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Durant, pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Sar. Fires the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Thunder in 2nd.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Wallace, the pass to SGA. Counted. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Washington leading by 7. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who Coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, Coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And that one's good. House.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Durant. Back to MP. Crosses over, and he sinks the layup. And now a 9-point Wizard lead.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
Sarr with a screen on SGA. Pass to Sarr. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Harris a screen. Williams passes to Wallace. And it's all from three-point range. Washington leading by 7. Durant finds MP. Oh, MP throws it down!
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Whitmore's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for Johnson. MP with it. He's got 10. Outside Durant. Screen by Durant. Here's MP. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Covered by MP. And there it is for him. SGA's got 10.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Durant with a screen on SGA. MP drives in. Chang pulls it in. Thunder trail by 7. Caruso outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort's shot is good.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Durant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
The Wizards making a switch here. George is checked in. Topic is checked in for Oklahoma City.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
And he dunks it down.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Sarr a screen. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
Here's Topic. We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Dort. Here's Topic. Clock at 6. Soft touch off the glass.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And here's Whitmore. Outside Coulibaly. MP outside. Pass to Sarr. Fires the three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Chang passes to Dort. Caruso outside. Here's Topic. Puts up a three. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And here's MP. 13 points in the game. And a fast break now for the Thunder. To the wing, right side. And here's Caruso outside. Hits the trifecta.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
MP up top. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Dort against Sarr. Here's Kaber. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And so it's MP making things happen for Washington. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back after this word. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Lineup here for Washington. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. On the court for the Thunder, Williams is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Sorber in at the 5. MP inside. Watch by Wallace. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Now here's MP. He's got 13. Pass to Star. There's the triple. Sorber with the rebound. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Dort's shot is good.
Yeah, talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
MP up top. Watch by Wallace. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Harris passes to Caruso. Dort outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
MP, the pass to Johnson. Here he goes. Here's MP, plenty of space. The wide open shot is on the money. Now it's a three-point Wizard lead.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
For 3, here's Harris. Down low, goes back up, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter.
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys. And you know what you've got to respect about a guy like Harris? He has been in a lot of different uniforms over the course of his career, but he's been productive everywhere he's been.
From deep, Sar. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Sar's got 12 points in the game.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Dort for 3. Caruso outside. No good from outside. The Wizards with a lead. MP outside. Pass to Sar. And finished off by Sar.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sar.
The Thunder shooting at 44% in the second. A decent rate. Now here's Harris. Counted from distance. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. Number 1, the Thunder.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Topic is checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks really contributed. He ended up with 23 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. And performances like that validate his star status. Someone you expect to take over a game. Should be fun to see what he does in this one, guys.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
MP, the pass to Sarr. MP outside. Sarr a screen. Fires from deep. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Topic. Covered by MP. Over MP. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Sarr a screen. The 3 is up. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
From deep, Johnson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Alexander Sarr getting it done for the Wizards. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for our part in this event.
You know, right now for Washington, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew that. And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy's been getting it done, Alexander Sarr.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
They've got MP, also Johnson out there. Kevin Durant is out there with Sarr. And it's House in at the 4. That's the group for Washington right now. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP. Taking it inside. SGA.
Shai is just relentless, continuing to attack the defense over and over.
Now MP. Pass to House. Back to MP. Here's Durant. The Thunder with the rebound. Harris passes to Williams. From deep, SGA. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant finds MP. The kick to Durant. Back to MP. Outside Durant. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. For the tie. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And, Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A., it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
Shot clock at 2. Durant for 3. They get it back. Sarr. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, 10 for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, B.A., but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
Williams in the post. Durant's there. Williams misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Johnson passes to MP. And here's Sarr from behind the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Thunder trail by 4. Wallace outside. Back to SGA. The 3 is up. Sarr pulls it in. For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Sarr with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Wallace has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's Sorber. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sarr. Back to MP. Here's House. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
George, he's checked in for Washington. Whitmore comes in for Durant.
And coaches love to see points coming from an inbounds play. That's why you practice them.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Size and shooting touch always in demand, Legs, and 2 things that Keyshawn George possesses.
Yeah, he's an interesting combination because he grew up playing point guard, but hit a growth spurt later on. So he's got the vision and ball handling skills of a point, but now he's adding that scoring prowess of an off guard.
A player to watch for sure.
No doubt.
George against Harris. To the paint. It's tipped. MP left side. Washington moving the ball around. Shot's good by Sarr.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
Pass to Sorber. Now here's Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. Misses the 3. Wizards leading by 6. MP with it. He's got 17. Out left to the wing. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, once he has some open space ahead of him, there's just no stopping SGA.
Sarr a screen. Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Williams. Inside. Here's Sorber. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sorber's got 4 points this quarter.
A beautiful job running pick and roll right there. Williams showing you how dynamic he can be as a playmaker.
MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And the shot goes. And that's now 10 points for Jalen Williams.
Man, that's a lot of strength in there. Williams finding a way to get that to go.
Here's MP. Kicks it to George. Here's the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA.
Change here for Oklahoma City. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. MP drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 23. Oklahoma City trailing. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Dort, left side. Caruso outside. Clock at 4. The 3. Rebound, Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets. A home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. MP outside. With the drive. MP throws it down off the drive.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
Lyles, the pass to Caruso. And there's the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. It's hauled in by Caver. And for the Thunder, they're shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. And he jams it home with authority. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. MP goes strong to the rack.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And here's Dort. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Caver. Here's Lyles. Again, Oklahoma City. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Lugans Dort out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Topic. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Lyles in at the point. MP outside. Driving in. Oh, MP with the hammer.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Thunder with a lead. Williams looking around. Pass to Topic. 5 to shoot. 4-3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's a pick. And here's Sarn. Back to MP. Here's House. From downtown. Rebounded by Lyles. Pass to Topic. Now here's Dort. Williams from long range. And it's MP with a rebound.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
The kick out to Johnson. Back to MP. On the take. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Dort for 3. Buries it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
MP with it. Guarded now by Williams. To the inside. Stolen by MP. Takes a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Topic. Here's Lyles. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. MP, the pass to Johnson. Cash gets MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Whitmore's checked in for Washington. SGA's checked in for Oklahoma City. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead, and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart. Let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Durant. Washington moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Topic. Sarr pulls it in. Down low. Here's Whitmore. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's the pick. Here's Williams. Oh, man!
Look out below. Whoa! Williams is one of the most dynamic players we have in this league. That time really showing you his handle.
It's stolen by SGA. Lets it go from deep. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Topic. Topic has got his 4th assist with that last one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
MP shot is off. Thunder leading by 9. Caruso with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Williams. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Durant with a screen on SGA. Left side, Durant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
And a foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. George, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And that one's good. SGA's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Here's Sar. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. The shot, no good. And George with some nice D. Here's Whitmore outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the screen. 6 to shoot. Williams' shot is good. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
SGA against MP. Pass to Sar. The 3. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
And rejected.
What I like about Sar as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
George sets a screen. For 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Williams against Durant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai with a step. Rebound by the Wizards. Sar's got 4 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Harris. Outside, Williams. Sends it home from three-point land. Williams has got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
And the Wizards making a change here. House is checked in. Sara screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
So much skill there for Sar, and he can get elusive, which helps him draw the foul.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
And after not a single trip to the line in the first half, he's starting to get the whistle now.
Pass to Sorber. He's got a piece of it. And it's Washington on the break. MP to pass to House. MP outside. And MP throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Pass to Sarr. Launches it. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, SGA. This one for 3. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists in the game. MP against SGA. Takes a 3. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. There's a screen. Tries the spin move. Outside SGA. Yes! Using that window.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Now MP. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Harris. Sinks it in the post.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
The Wizards trail by 11. MP outside. On the wing, Whitmore. Watched by Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Now MP. Outside Durant. And stolen by Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Outside Durant. 1:24 left to play in the 4th. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Thunder.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Bucket!
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Durant. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Some people will look at the box score tomorrow morning, see your assist, see your team lost, and think, MP's got to take over. Is that something you thought at any point tonight?
Man, listen, if that was something the coach was...
Ryan, back to you.
Dominic, thank you very much. And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Good game, MVP.